Welcome to the Curly Hair Q&A show. I am your host, Ken Nickels, and pardon me? Yes, that's why.
He has to see himself.
All right, I got to start over. Take two.
He has to see himself or he's all thrown off.
Hey, we've had enough issues over the years that I know to stop. Welcome to the Curly Hair Q&A show. I am your host, Ken Nickels, and I'm here with Melanie Nickels. She is a diva-trained stylist and the founder of the Raw Hair Organic Salon in beautiful Naples, Florida. It's one of the top curly hair salons in the country, and Melanie is one of the top curl experts anywhere in the world. She is also an American Board Certified Master Hair Colorist and the founder of the Raw Curls brand of natural and organic curly hair products that can be found at rawhairorganics.com. This is show number 136 and Curl Crap Giveaway show number 15. So we're back to Curl Crap Giveaways after a couple of weeks off of vacation. And I'm here tonight with Melanie Nickels, and Murphy Nickels is also here. She's joining us as a
our founder of Raw
product expert.
She missed everybody. She told me she wanted to come and say hi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Didn't want to be left home alone.
She won't even sit on my lap. She wants all the attention.
She wants all the attention. So,
just like her daddy.
Boy. So our sponsors this evening are Raw Curls, and you can find Raw Curls at rawhairorganics.com. It is an organic and natural, non-toxic brand of curly hair products. And as you can see if you're watching on video, the Wavy Swavy Cleanser and Conditioner is on special this week, and the Raw Curls brand has never had a report of any hair loss, thinning, etc., etc. It's healthy. Our other sponsor for this evening is RawganX and RawganX Health. You can find them at RawganX.com. It is an organic lifestyle brand of nutritional supplements, etc., etc., founded by me. This is the stuff I used when I had cancer. I still use it now. You can join the Facebook group or take a look at the Facebook page, the RawganX Facebook page, or the private Inner Circle group. Lots of fun stuff, free stuff, lots of good information. We do a live show every Friday afternoon, and it's actually it must be pretty entertaining and informative because it's been growing and growing. So anyway, RawganX.com. Let's see, what else have I got to go over? For those of you who tonight are watching us on Facebook and one of the groups, you have several options of where to find us. You can find us in the Curly Hair Q&A group. You can find us in the Curly Girls support group, the Diva Curl user support group, the Raw Curls user support group, the Curly Girl Method product swap group, as well as on Instagram at Raw Curls. Hi, Instagram. They're on their own feed, so they get special treatment. And also for your best user experience on the Curly Hair Q&A YouTube channel. You get your best video, your best audio, your best everything, replay, whatever. Not telling you to leave, but I'm just telling you that's your best user experience. We are also a 2019 award-winning podcast, and you can listen to us. Every episode is archived, but when we do a show on Monday nights, it's available tomorrow morning, 5:30 Eastern Time a.m., and you can find it on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, Podcast Addict, and many, many more. So check us out. Subscribe to our podcast. Really appreciate that. Same thing, also our YouTube channel. If you would subscribe to that, we would greatly appreciate it, because the more subscribers we get, the more leeway we get from YouTube to do fun stuff. So
anyway. Get up early and get exercising and listen to the podcast.
And listen, I listen to our podcast every week.
While you're working out at 5:30 in the morning?
When I'm working, when I'm working out. Not always 5:30, but by 6:30 for sure during the week. I always listen to it and criticize the hell out of myself for saying every third word. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Let's see. Two other things quick while I'm thinking of them. The Raw Curls Academy has a training coming up for licensed hairstylists to become curl specialists. And our next class is October 27th and 28th. It is sold out. After that, the next upcoming dates are January 26th and 27th, April 26th and 27th, July 26th and 27th, and there may be those are all at the Naples, Florida Raw Hair Organic Salon and hosted by our curl expert, Melanie Nickels. And we may have another travel date fit in there. We'll let you know when that happens. And we're also looking for host salons. So if you are a salon or your hairstylist and her staff need some training, let me know. You can always send me a message. Also, one last thing. The Raw Hair Organic Salon in Naples, Florida is now hiring. We're looking for hairstylists. You don't have to be a curly hair expert. We will train you. Even if we'll train you. We train everybody. Mm-hmm. But we've got some openings. We're looking for more stylists. No, we're not replacing anybody. We're looking for more stylists because we're growing and growing and growing. Come join our team. Stress-free, drama-free environment. Excellent benefits and wages, and your boss is pretty cool. And you get to hang out with Murphy, the official greeter.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. We're also looking for front desk staff.
Oh, we need another one, yeah. Mm-hmm. We need another front desk staff as well, so we got spots open. Come join us. All right. Melanie, do you have a fun fact for us before we get into questions? Anything you want to tell us?
I do, yeah, because it goes along with your announcement about the classes. So this is super fun to me, and I know everyone else will be really excited about it.
Mm-hmm. The heck is that? Oh,
I
wow.
have found a new curly mannequin.
Wow. So if you're a curl specialist stylist, check this out.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen one like this.
Yeah, and she's looking crazy right now, but that's good. That's how
good.
they come out of the box. Murphy, do you approve?
I guess. She's perplexed.
She's staring at it. So, we've had a difficult time getting curly hair mannequins.
Yeah, there only used to be one brand that had them.
Yeah, and they weren't really long enough. The last class that I taught, it was a little difficult because we actually cut on it like 3 times. And so when the hair starts off shorter, it's hard to have enough hair to keep cutting. So this one I ordered to see how it was.
Dang.
And yeah, it's got more length to it. I'm excited. And it's got a little bit tighter of a curl.
It's probably a good 6 inches below her neck, eh?
Yeah. And that hasn't been washed yet, but Ken loves these severed heads all over the house. It's almost time for Halloween. You never know when they're going to pop out. When we first got married,
she used to do that. She used to put them up on the shelves in the closets, and you'd open the door and they'd fall off, and it was scary. Now I'm used to it.
He screams like a girl.
Not anymore. I'm used to it.
I like to ride around with them in my car and freak people out.
Put them in the trunk when you go to the car wash.
Yeah. Strap them in because they're my friends.
Right.
So anyway, but that's really exciting. So I think
it actually is.
You ordered more by now, right?
I did. I ordered a whole bunch more.
Very good.
So, so they're on their way.
So good news.
Good. That's a fun fact. Wonderful. All right.
Murphy likes her.
Okay. Anything else you want to get into some questions?
Yeah, we can do some questions.
Okay, let's get into some questions because we got a bunch. And also remember, it's a Curl Crap giveaway show, so tell your friends. And there's a mix of questions today. That should be fun. All right. Okay, Melanie, my hair always looks greasy no matter what I do. I'm about to give up. I never get nice curls either and can't get any volume at the top. Please help. All right, so what do? You help this woman?
Yeah, so I just had someone come in the salon this week that had a similar situation. She had greasy hair and has tried all kinds of, she said, clarifying products, has been trying different things and without success. But yet she was also having some dry, itchy scalp. So anyway, I did a scalp exfoliation. I did another clarifying treatment with the products that I have in the salon. So, and then I did a conditioning treatment along with an oxygen scalp therapy. So, sometimes, we aren't sure what is causing that. If it can be definitely product buildup for sure. And sometimes, I was talking to one of the girls that just had come through my last class about this, because we were discussing the difference between clarification and the chelation, and she was worried about the chelation bringing the minerals to the surface of the hair and turning it orange, because apparently she had that experience. So, and I said, well, it probably did. I could see that it would, loosen those minerals, and that could happen. Then I would do another treatment. So one may not have been enough that, then you need to do another. So, that could be the case with these people, however much grease or oil they have from their hair on top of product buildup, wax sealing that in. So, you may need to do more than one clarifier right in a row until it feels like it's removed, and then start over with a quality product that's not going to build up on the hair. And, it could be hormonal, related to hormones. The body could be secreting additional oils, but then you just need to adjust your schedule. Like, instead of, if you are washing every 3 days, maybe wash every other. Sometimes you just need to adjust what you're using and how you're using it, and your, styling routine.
Okay. I have another question for you. Next question, Melanie. Is that the shirt you got from Spain?
Yes.
It's very fun.
This is my shirt from Montserrat. So, yeah. I know, it is very fun.
It's very fun.
And luckily I got, they're small people, man. This is a large.
It's a large?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Remember you said it was going to be too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, thank God I got a large. And I haven't gotten bigger, because actually it's true when you're in Spain or Europe, I don't know what it is with if it's the ingredients that they use that are more pure, they don't process their wheat the same. There's not the same I don't know, but we ate constantly.
We ate more than we ever eat here at home.
We ate way more, and stuff that we don't normally eat, like bread constantly, like for lunch, for dinner. They eat it for breakfast. I don't know.
And we never eat bread.
Yeah, and we did, and other stuff, and we both lost weight.
Yeah.
So.
What did I say this morning? 7 pounds, did I say?
You lost 7.
I lost
7
3.
pounds. And we didn't.
And we ate, we typically will have like our RawganX powder and protein drinks in the morning. And Melanie a lot of times won't have anything to eat until 9, 10 o'clock at night. And I might eat one meal during the day just because we're so busy. So to go to, we went on this, because when we were there, we went on this tour. So we had breakfast every day, lunch every day, dinner every day, gelato way too often, after dinner, late, like 10 o'clock.
Between 10
and came
11.
home, I lost 7 and you lost, what'd you say, 5?
3.
3.
But before we left, I was
Makes no
trying to lose that
sense.
3 pounds. I was starving myself and working out every night, and it wouldn't budge. So I don't know. The solution is go to Spain.
And eat like a pig.
Eat like a pig. Drink, have a few glasses of wine.
Have wine, because we had a little wine too.
Which I don't like. Ken had, anyway. But
I even had a non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah.
I drank it all. And I lost 7 pounds.
Yeah. So that's pretty awesome. I want to go back.
I know. I think we're going to move there. Oh, boy. So the show's going to be done at midnight. Anyway. All right. This next question's for both of us. I'll answer first. All right. Many Diva Curl users are experiencing hair loss. Do you think Diva Curl products can cause hair loss? I don't know. What do you think?
Well, we talked about this last week as well. And, I don't really personally know of a specific product causing hair loss. So, we are hearing of these things, but,
maybe it's technique.
I don't know.
It's so hard to make a blanket statement.
The only reason, like I discussed last week, it's not a specific product, but if there, are products that are building up on the hair, clogging the follicle, there's there's several things that have to happen in order to cause hair loss.
Mm-hmm.
So that, could be a situation, if there's because I do think of, a couple of things that have been out there in the past, and that could be, a contributing factor. Just like, chlorine in the shower water, all these things can cause hair loss. But yeah, the only way a specific product would contribute is if it's, building up on the hair, clogging the follicles so that they can't breathe. And, that's is all I can think of. So,
yeah, I don't. I mean, we manufacture products, so I understand ingredients. I understand how stuff's made. If you put it this way, if you hand me a bottle of Diva Curl products or anything, pick one, right? And I read the label, I can't definitively say, yep, this is going to cause hair loss.
right.
If I could look at the ingredient deck, which is exactly what's in it and exactly where those ingredients are coming from, what degrees of purity they are. I mean, stuff like that, then maybe I could look at it and say, this is questionable, but still,
No.
I still couldn't make the determination of, yep, this is gonna. So I'm sticking with my answer of, I don't know.
Yeah, again, if any
I don't know.
product is, causing buildup, if your hair is getting greasy, it's not getting cleansed, we've talked about that before. The scalp needs to be cleansed. The hair needs to be clean.
Yeah.
So at some point, if you're using just like a co-wash product, something that's not getting your hair, if it feels greasy and you're getting buildup, then, whether it's from wax or from the oils or, just not a strong enough cleanser or shampoo, then you need to do a clarifier. So, that could go for any product.
Yeah. Here, I'll make my statement even a little clearer. I've spent 30 years in the chemical ingredient industry. I spent the last 10 manufacturing specifically hair products. And if you ask me that question, Diva Curl products causing hair loss, and I say, I don't know, and a vlogger tells you, yes, it's causing hair loss, goes back to our statement we said a million times. Who you listen to? Who you going to believe? I don't know. I think the right answer is I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Just keep that in mind, you guys. Just keep that in mind. Who are you listening to? And I got no skin in this game. Remember, I don't make Diva Curl products. I don't make any money off them. I don't, I got no dog in this fight. So if I'm telling you I don't know.
It's always interesting with hair loss because I can speak from experience. I can think of a situation even with one of my clients in the past who accused the color I was using, that it was causing her hair to fall out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's been a while.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And clearly it wasn't. It turns out, she had I said, have you had your thyroid checked? And then she's like, oh, yeah, I do have a thyroid problem and I'm on medication. Well, hello. There's always a lot of times other underlying situations with health that, if you've got a thyroid problem, that's probably what's causing your hair to fall out, not the color, anyway. So
your point is that there's so many variables.
There's so many variables.
For somebody, whether it's a curl expert, suppose that's
are they
telling
going
you
through menopause?
Hell,
How
I
old are
don't-
they? A lot of
If-
times
yeah.
I see around the same age, women's hair thinning. So, there's lots and lots of factors to say, that it's just a specific product is really difficult.
Yeah. I mean, think of this. Put it this way. I mean, but just between Melanie and I mean, we I'll use the word experts just because of our experience of, we've got a lot of experience manufacturing products, and she's got a lot of experience behind the chair doing curly hair. And if we're not standing up and saying, yep, it's causing hair, or we don't feel comfortable to be, to positively make that assumption about any product, which I can't. Goes back to the whole when thing. I'm like, I just leave it at that. You know what I mean? If we're not calling it out, just think about that. All right, let's go on. You want a fun question now?
Yes.
Here's a fun one. Have you ever used glitter in your gel, or glitter gel in your hair gel, mixing in with the gel? Have you ever taken glitter gel and mixed it in with your gel? I've been meaning to do it, but I'm wondering if you have experience. I'm not into the glitter roots, just glitter in hair. I tried glitter hairspray, but I leave lots of glitter everywhere I go.
I can imagine.
So what do you, so are you a glitter girl?
Well, you know, I like my
You do like glitter.
I like my glitter. I have it on my shirt.
Have you done it on
on
your
my
curls?
Lips. No.
Are you going
I
to
like
anytime
glitter,
soon?
but I wouldn't say that I like it in my hair.
Right.
No, because
Oh.
it's going to be hard to get out. It's true. You know, I think of Christmas when we decorate the salon, and there's just glitter everywhere. We're sweeping it up for months and months.
Yeah.
It's, you know, we end up with it. You end up with a piece on your face, or you know, whatever. It's just funny. But no, the only thing that I've done close to that is use the tinsel. Little pieces of individual like hair extensions. We put that in the hair to give it a little glitter. That was kind of fun, but I've never put glitter in my gel. I'm not saying you can't do it. I don't see a problem with that, but I think it's going to be hard to get it all out.
You going to try it now?
No.
I can send you a bottle tonight.
No.
You can take a slant. No.
No.
All right.
Another fun fact, actually.
Another fun fact is
Yeah.
Melanie's not going to put glitter in her gel.
Yeah,
That's
and
not fun.
I like my glitter, but just, I don't know, I'm not going to put that in my hair.
So what's your fun fact?
Oh, so going back to Spain, and this is a topic that we've talked about a lot in the past, and I just found it really interesting because it was confirmed again for me, because it's so rare that I use another product unless I'm testing something or comparing another brand, you know, and periodically I like to do that stuff. But when we were at the spa in Spain, I didn't expect to get my hair wet, of course, as you've heard in the past. I don't like to go underwater with my hair, get my face wet, my hair wet.
Nope.
So I was keeping my head above water. I had my hair pinned up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then we went into our wine bath special experience, and they poured oil over my hair and put a mask on it.
And it
I
is
was
a
like,
wine bath. It's a bathtub, big bathtub full of wine.
Yeah. So that was the end of that. So then afterwards, when we were finished, we were in the shower, or, you know, they have showers that you can go and rinse off and everything. And I didn't bring any products with me, so I used what was provided in the shower. And it was a French brand. I know it said something from France. I don't remember the name of it. It was late. It was 11 o'clock at night. We had been there for 4 hours, so I was tired. But anyway, I washed and conditioned my hair with that, and I actually left the conditioner in my hair to do a little treatment. It seemed like a pretty natural product, and I liked the way that it smelled, which is unusual because I'm very funny about scents and fragrances now, especially since we've been organic and away from all those perfumes for a long time. I'm very sensitive to them, but this smelled nice to me, so I left it in my hair. But anyway, my point is, so now we've been home for a week. I've washed my hair a couple of times, and I still can smell that in my hair. So I always say, you know, people ask about our product. There was someone who commented that they hated the way it smelled. I think it was the wavy, you know, so they must not like ylang. Fine, you know, you can't please everybody. But,
No.
you know, most people find it really pleasant and soothing. But, you know, some people might not like it. The good news is because it's an essential oil, that's all we use for our fragrances or our smells and our products, it doesn't linger in the hair. And you know, this is, again, a confirmation of that lesson because, like I said, I've washed my hair at least 2 times now, maybe 3, since that spa experience, and I can still smell that artificial fragrance in my hair. So when there's synthetic or artificial, you know, fragrances or perfumes, it stays in the hair. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So I actually have the same problem going on today. Well, if you want to call it problem, because last night I had a scalp treatment on my scalp. What is that called that I had?
You had the oxygen follicle stimulator.
I had the oxygen follicle stimulation on a thinning area of my scalp, and I could still smell it this morning.
Well, you didn't wash your hair. But after you
yeah.
washed your hair, you couldn't smell it.
No, I can't smell it.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. Nice try.
All right, I'm just trying. Let's do a curl crap giveaway. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let me find something to...
I have rules.
Oh yeah, let's do. Rhett has
Don't
rules.
forget, I'm here.
We're gonna
I'm
have
here today.
We're gonna have Rhett do the rules.
I'm on it.
And
Okay.
while I find something to give away here.
We like rules.
So
I'm
give us.
on it, and I'm never on it
Okay.
the way that I'm on it today.
All right. Well, give us the rules.
Okay.
Curl Crop giveaway rules. Winner must live in the lower 48 states of the United States. Each person may only win once every 60 days. If you win and do not want the product, the only way that you're allowed to get rid of the product is by giving it away. You are not allowed to sell it. If we see it on social media, you will be shamed and shunned and everything in between. And the winner is the first person that I see in any of the chats answer the question correctly. Please don't Google. If you don't know it, let somebody else answer it. And then if you're the winner, I will send you a direct message with a link to a Google form that you'll fill out with your name, your email address, and your mailing address.
Mm-hmm.
And before the show is over, preferably, please send that back so that we can get it out tonight.
Okay. Good. We've got a couple of giveaways. I think we've got at least 3 that are really good since we haven't done giveaways in a while. Dang. Get your thinking caps on. The first one, get this. Get this. The first
We're getting
giveaway
it.
is a 16-ounce bottle of Raw Curls Wavy Swavy Cleanser and a 16-ounce bottle of Wavy Swavy Conditioner. That is
not curl crap.
That is not curl crap. It is organic, and it's compared to Diva Curl Delight. It's like a $50 value.
We just had a question in one of the chats if it was on sale this week, and I said no. But they may
No.
have a chance to win it.
Wow.
But you might have a
Yeah.
chance to win it.
It's very, very heavily on sale, heavily discounted.
It's heavily
if you know
discounted,
the answer.
like free.
Wow.
That is a really and wait till you see. That's not even the best one of tonight. There's 2 more that are better than this. So tell your friends to hang out.
Making me nervous.
But to win this,
He doesn't run these past me.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. But to win this tonight, you have to answer this trivia question. Number 1.
Do I have the questions?
Yes, you do.
Are
Number
these the
1.
questions?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Members of a color guard traditionally are responsible for which of these items?
Okay. Read it again.
Does that even make sense?
Yes.
Members of a color guard traditionally are responsible for which of these items?
Okay.
I even knew
Brett
that.
knows this answer, right?
I knew that answer.
Did you?
Of course I knew the answer. I'm
Okay.
a band nerd. I know the
Okay,
answer.
good. Yeah, he said it. All right, so let's see who gets that, and let us know when you have a winner, Rhett. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, next question, Melanie.
We already have a winner. if we
All
wanna just
right,
and
let's
do it.
go over the winner. Who's the winner
That
of
was
this
easy.
Wavy
Yeah.
Swavy prize package? Who's the winner?
Kara Goldwyn Clark from the Diva Curl User Support Group.
And Melanie, what is the correct answer?
Flags.
Flags are
We should've had a
responsible for the
flag.
flags.
Where is our flag?
It's outside in the
it's
in the
out here with
office.
me.
So
Oh.
because we're very patriotic out there. All right. Well, congratulations to who? Kara.
Yay, Kara.
And we'll be on your way. Hopefully you didn't Google that. Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next
I don't
question.
think that they did because
That's pretty
That was
easy.
an easy one.
Well,
That's
it
pretty
was
easy.
also very, very quick. I mean, it was like the very
Uh-huh.
right after it went, it was there. So.
I mean, I suck at trivia, and
And you knew that one.
Yep,
Mhm.
I sure did. But let me tell you, I'm good at Pictionary, man. I kicked butt. We played Pictionary on a little ferry going over to this island, and we were just making it up. Like, we made up our own stuff on a napkin. We were
I
drawing
wanted a
pictures.
nap.
Yeah, we didn't let him. We kept him awake, and we came up with whatever and drew a picture, and then you had to guess, and I got it right almost every time. I kicked butt.
Yeah, on a ferry to like Sardinia or something.
Tabarca.
That's it. Tavares, you mean?
Tabarca.
Like from Saturday Night Fever? More than a
No.
woman. Okay. Dating myself. All right. Okay. Melanie, what is the safest way to lift demi-permanent color from hair? Will the horrible pumpkin orange process need to happen? Will it make my hair more porous?
I wonder if that's the same one that I answered on Facebook.
Well, if you did, you shouldn't have, because those questions are compiled for this evening's show.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that. You're always yelling at me for not answering questions. Now you're yelling at me for answering questions. See what I got to put up with? Holy moly.
He can never win.
I can
Ever.
never win. I tell you. Okay. So the answer is actually it's become easy. There are new tools for hairdressers to use. In the past, there was, I've been doing hair for a long time. So we had to go about these corrections, I call them, in a different way. But now Malibu has a product out called CPR. So that lifts the color from the hair without disturbing the natural color. So it's really awesome. I've used that many times for corrections. So that's my favorite because it's very gentle on the hair. And again, it depends on the situation, what you're trying to correct. It's not going to take like black out if you want to be super light. It'll lift, a level or two. It is just going to remove that color. So, and again, without disturbing your natural color, which is really awesome. So you don't end up with that, like she's saying, orange or bleached out hair.
Right.
So
right.
it's really great.
Yeah.
Like many times.
Well, it is fall and pumpkin spice is in, so if you got that pumpkin orange color,
just go get your Starbucks coffee and
all right.
pumpkin spice, right?
That's right.
There you go. But yeah, no, I've used that a lot of time. This is what's really cool because a lot of times in the past when I've done color correction in the salon, you have to remove the color and then you recolor. So using the Malibu CPR many times now, I've been able to just remove the unwanted pigment and call it a day. It's come out perfectly, and then that underlying color was perfect. Like, let's say, actually, Julie just had a situation like this that I can share.
Who's Julie?
Julie, one of the stylists in my salon. She had used a toner that grabbed some like purple and pink on her client's hair.
On purpose?
No.
Oh.
That was not the intention. So then she needed to remove that pigment. And so I just, had her use the CPR. It lifted it out perfectly. Nothing else was needed. That was it. So it's become, much easier to do corrections.
So all she really needed was you.
Well, it helped.
It
helps.
You're the most important tool, right?
Well, yeah,
I've been called a tool.
Yeah. Sometimes when people don't have, when younger stylists don't have a lot of experience with situations, they get nervous or want to panic, but there's typically an answer and a correction for everything. And that one was simple.
Yep. All right, let's do another curl crap giveaway. Let's do number 2 here. Let's see what I have. But before Melanie asks this question, while I look to see what we're going to give away, post whether you're on Instagram, YouTube, or in one of the Facebook groups. If you attended Harvard University, tell us. Post me.
Oh, of course I did.
Okay, you ready for the?
Is this question number 2? Oh, you're gonna.
I got to pull the thing out.
Okay.
Because this is actually pretty.
Why do you need to know if someone went to Harvard?
Did you read the question?
No.
Okay, that's why you don't know. Anyway, okay, so this prize number 2 is actually pretty special. This is 2 years, got to be almost 2 years, in the making. This.
Oh yeah, 2 years.
2 years for this formulation of Raw Curls Organic Pomade. Did you use it this week? We just got it last week.
No, because I still had a little tiny bit of my old. Everybody was trying to steal my pomade, but
right, because we were really trying to stretch it 2 years.
Yeah, my clients too they were just like, oh my god, I have a little dot left, but a little bit goes a really 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 long way. So that was a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a little problem sourcing some of the ingredients with our pomade.
That's what happens when you're working the natural and organic ingredients product space.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
It's not like synthetic stuff where you just call a warehouse and they got it on the shelf. We have to actually find, like growers in West Africa, that are willing to sell to us, that aren't being held hostage by terrorists. That's that kind of crazy stuff.
So, but, changing any little ingredient in a formula can change the entire thing. So this was a huge challenge, and we finally
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Limited
and
supply,
actually,
but I have it.
I like it better than the old formula. We all do.
We all do. Yeah. It's to me,
just
it's
even
smoother.
A new and improved. Yeah,
it's smoother.
Yeah, it's very nice. Love it.
Yeah.
And now I know for sure there is nothing else out there
Like
it.
this. There
because
isn't.
believe me, I searched and searched. Well, I found something that seemed a little similar, but it was so full of chemicals there was no way I could sell it in my salon.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I do.
It's
And I'm not
awesome.
sales pitching you when I say this, even though I do try not to. We try not to. This is really, really good. I got to admit. I was skeptical when we did the change. And our PhD chemist told me, no. He gave me what to me is the kiss of death. When he told me about this, he's like, I got a replacement for what our problem has been. And I'm like, oh, what? And he said the words I hate the most, no worries. I'm like, all right, that means to worry. Whenever somebody tells me that, I'm like, ugh. Anyway, so that's the prize for number 2 if you get the question number 2 right, along with a 3-ounce travel bottle of the coveted Raw Curls Anti-Frizz Spray. That's pretty fun, but you have to answer
I can't
to
believe
win this.
you're giving away my pomade.
We
waited so long
you
for
have
that.
to
You can't give that away.
You have to be the first to answer this trivia question.
Which game is played for money in the square outside Harvard University known as the Harvard Square?
What game is played in the Harvard Square? Let's see if we can get that.
Hopscotch.
Yeah, and Rhett, let us know when you have a winner for that, and we'll go on to the next question.
I bet they play Pictionary with chalk and they just draw it on the ground.
They might. They might. You like apples? Anyway. Melanie, I lose like a handful. Let's see. I lose about a handful of hair after washing after 4 days. Is that okay? So many of people are saying that Diva is damaging their hair and are claiming hair loss as the main symptom, but to me, it feels normal. So I guess her question is, and I have to paraphrase a lot of these because we don't, for those of you who are new to the show, sometimes when the questions sound a little funny coming out of my mouth, it's because we don't pre-read them. And sometimes when people use voice to text, it's not perfect and they send it anyway. So I have to paraphrase as things go along. So I'm going to paraphrase this one. This woman washes her hair every 4 days. She's getting about a handful of hair coming out every time. She's seeing lots of people online saying that Diva Curl is damaging their hair and claiming it's making it fall out. And she thinks this is normal to her. What do you think?
Totally.
Totally.
Yeah, you should expect to lose 75 to 100 strands a day. I wish I would have known about this one ahead of time. See, it would be probably good sometimes for me to see these questions ahead of time because I have a picture somewhere on. I used to have it on my website, but now
Rhett's got a video
God
coming
only
up.
knows. Oh yeah,
It's
Rhett's
not
got
ready
a video.
yet. He's meeting
can't show
Chadwick
that?
tomorrow. He's meeting Chadwick tomorrow to finish it up.
But he can't show what he has.
No.
The video's not ready yet.
No, it's not ready yet.
I have a few more things I had to finish, even just not without the or without the Chadwick stuff. I'd still have to
Right.
do
Yeah.
some more
Are we
stuff
going to
on
see
it.
that video next week?
Absolutely.
It's really good. You're gonna. It's gonna be really good with the voiceover.
We can't show that part without
No.
the music. Okay. So anyway, well on
You're going to
the
see
salon,
Melanie getting her hair washed by Mr. Chadwick Pendley, the global creative director for WeDad, doing Melanie's hair, and you're going to see what comes out of her hair.
Yeah, a big wad.
Big wad.
So, and I do have, like I said, I used to have a picture on the salon website, but now we have separated the Raw Hair Organics and the Raw Hair Organic Salon. So I'm not sure if it's on there anymore. I'll have to find it and reload it if it's not, because that is a common question that I get asked. So I sat there. Yes, I'm this crazy. I sat there and I counted out 100 strands of hair so I could show people what it looked like. And that was my own hair. But yeah.
Murphy loses at least that much when she gets her hair washed.
So standard is 75 to 100 strands a day. That's a lot of hair. It's a good handful. So I would not be alarmed, especially after you haven't washed it for 4 days.
Yeah. Okay. Rhett, do we have a winner?
Well, I have to ask for a judgment call from you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we had the person who already won tonight answered it.
Nope.
But here's the problem. A person below them answered it also after they had already answered once before. So do we? They were the first two to answer it completely, like to actually get the right answer.
Whoever hasn't won yet.
Okay, all right. Because I know that the one is only answered because of the other answer that somebody said in the same group that had already won. So it's not like they knew it.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I'm not. It was after they'd already answered once before and got the wrong answer. So that's what I'm saying is not necessarily that they knew it right offhand. So
That's fine, but I'm watching you.
okay,
What's her name?
her name is Erin.
Erin.
Russo.
What do you mean? So she got the answer from somebody else?
Well, somebody else who's already won tonight.
So are you calling Erin a cheater?
I'm not. All I'm saying is she answered the wrong answer first and then came in with the right answer
Because somebody else had given it.
because somebody else had already said it.
You're assuming.
I don't think that counts.
But those are the first ones
I don't know.
saw. That was the first one I saw.
I'm a tough judge.
All right, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Terry Dwyer Rogers is the winner from the Curly Hair Q&A group.
Erin.
So we're just gonna. Sorry, I can't do it. I gotta.
Terry Dwyer. Terry, are you the Terry Dwyer I went to high school with?
I have to be fair in all of this.
Yeah, because to me that's like,
Because then it's going to look
that
really
would be
bad
like
if Terry
me-
says, "Yes, I'm the Terry Dwyer you went to high school with." That's going to be like, "Oh, so
They can fight
so
over
you didn't
it.
let Erin win, so you could let your
They can
friend win."
Fight over it. But that's like taking a test and looking over at your paper to get the answer because you have it written down.
Boy.
No way.
All right, let's move on to the next
She says
question.
she's from Boston and that
Okay.
she was typing a text, so that's her excuse. But
Wait,
sorry.
which Erin?
Yeah.
Okay, she's from Boston. Then it's hard to say she's not accurate.
She answered it wrong the first time.
Yeah, but she's from Boston, so she would be. If anybody knew it,
But
it would
if
be.
you know it and you're from Boston, then you know it and you don't say the wrong answer first.
That's right. That's right.
I'm just saying. I mean, if somebody asked me a question
I
about
agree.
Auburn, and I knew,
That's
and
right.
I'm from that, and I know that.
How many NBA championships did Larry Bird win? You know, if you're from Boston, tell
yeah.
me. You would know that.
No, it's okay. We already got a winner.
All right, okay.
There'll be another
All right,
chance.
all right.
we could have a
moving on.
tiebreaker.
All right,
She's still
we're moving
eligible
on.
later on in the show.
We're
You'll have
moving
a chance.
on. All
Sorry.
right. Melanie, do you recommend alternating a sulfate shampoo after hair loss or damage has occurred? In order to unclog the follicles and rid the hair of the bad ingredients, any opinions on using Rogaine to help? This question came out of the Diva Curl support group. So my guess is she believes she has hair loss as she believes she has hair loss from a product is what I'm guessing. So she wants to know what should she do? Should she use? Is it okay to use the sulfate shampoo? How does she strip out what she thinks is clogging her follicles?
Yeah. So that's exactly what we've talked about, that every once in a while you need to clarify the hair to remove buildup. And so it's like exfoliating your face, doing, some kind of treatment periodically. So same thing. So especially the people that are using co-washing or conditioning cleansers, every once in a while it's good to do like the buildup buster, or yes, definitely clarify. A sulfate shampoo a lot of times will do the trick because it's stronger, it's more aggressive, and so I absolutely think that's a good idea every once periodically. You don't want to use that all the time because that's why we got away from those, because they are stronger. They're going to strip the extra moisture and things from your hair that you don't want to lose. So we always typically clarify and then recondition.
Yeah. And Melanie has been studying trichology, and we have purchased a bunch of high-tech equipment at the salon that Melanie's been looking at people's scalps, including her own, and she's been finding people like she can see the buildup, right?
Yeah.
Can actually see it.
Absolutely. And it's not always a product buildup. Again, you could have just, like in my situation, dead skin cells that haven't been exfoliated because we're using such gentle products, even though they rinse from the hair. It's, again, I like to relate it to the face. We're constantly exfoliating using products to remove those dead skin cells, but we're not necessarily doing that on our scalp. So it totally makes sense that we need to do it once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. All right, let's do another Curl Crap giveaway. Hey, if you're my age-ish, 29,
Oh my
you
gosh.
probably remember Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys books if you had them. This is a question related to them. So.
Before you do that,
Yes.
I want to just flash the rules one more time because we had a misunderstanding about how often you could win.
Oh boy,
Even
this
though
is
I
like
said it at the
changing
beginning.
seats on the bus.
Just
Right.
letting you know.
Right, eh?
Must live in the lower 48, only win every 60 days. You can only win once every 60 days. So just make sure that we have that clarified so we don't have that happen the last time. Or again.
Clarified, just
Yeah,
like the
we'll
hair.
just use some clarifying shampoo on that.
That's
the best
right.
I got. I sit here every Monday night and listen to Curly stuff, and that's still the best I got.
There you go.
That's the best
It's
joke I
good.
can make.
It's a
Okay.
good one.
So you had to clarify the rules.
Use Malibu.
Okay, all right. This hold on a question. I'm trying to think if we've ever talked about this before. This is a great prize.
Oh, you're making me nervous.
This is a great prize. So I would get your thinking caps on this. If you're over the age of 25 and saw these books, rack your memory, and first one to get it's going to get this.
I think
This
I
is
just saw the TV program.
This is it was they were both a TV program too. Parker Stevenson. He was one of the Hardy Boys. I can't remember the other guy's name. Anyway, get this prize. 4-ounce jar of RH Organics anti-aging face and neck cream.
Wow.
That's $150. That's $150.
If you're Ken's age, you need it.
Damn.
Well, you're talking about your
Getting
age.
hot in here or what? Jeez. Damn.
Do you need some aloe for that burn?
Yes, please. Do we have any organic aloe back there?
I'll find some.
Right. But if you want to win this, you have to answer
It's good stuff.
this trivia question. And I'm going to give you a fun fact after somebody wins this.
Okay. What are we on? Number 3?
Yes. Number 3.
Okay. In the original series of Nancy Drew books, what kind of car does Nancy usually drive?
In the books.
Nobody would know this.
Here's your hint.
No. Don't give hints.
Oh, I'm going to give a hint because this is fun. This is a fun fact hint.
Ken actually had one.
Melanie used to drive one.
I did?
Sure did.
Oh. See, I didn't even know it, and I drove one.
You did.
When?
Take a look.
That's the same car?
Well, the old ones, the ones that I like.
Oh.
You know, those.
Okay.
I told Rhett the story about when we were in Door County and that one was for sale. I said, well, buy it on the way back. It was gone. Anyway, we'll see who gets that. Let's go on to the next.
Nobody's
next
going to
question.
get that.
Somebody's going to get that.
Actually, you'll be surprised who got it.
Well, it's going to be somebody like 21,
Nope,
right?
Aaron Russo,
A
who,
guy.
who just answered wrong. Now here's
The
here's
cheater.
The reason. Now somebody answered Roadster first,
Yeah.
but she was
Oh,
specific.
boy. Oh, boy. Here
She
we go
was
again.
specific, so
she
she
was
knew.
specific.
Okay, so she knew.
She said Blue Roadster instead of just Roadster.
She redeemed
She
herself.
redeemed herself, and she has now won a
Oh,
prize.
there you go. Way to
Okay.
go, Aaron.
Congratulations!
It is a
That makes us all
1955
happy.
Nash
We're all-
Metropolitan, and Melanie drove a Metro.
Yeah, but it
what?
wasn't called a roadster.
I used to, no, but they called it in the books that. but
Oh.
No, I went through a period where I used to collect Metros. I had Metro convertibles in the garage, all stacked up.
What are you talking about?
Those Metro convertibles, I had them in the
You didn't have 'em
garage.
stacked up.
I had a red one in there, a white one in there, covered in junk. Do you not remember this?
No. I don't remember them being stacked
I
up.
still am tripping on parts from them, tripping over them over when you walk into the garage through the door from the house. There's still parts laying on the
That's
ground for
what's
it. I love those things.
messing up the garage.
Oh, garage is a mess. Anyway, congratulations to Erin. You
Yeah.
redeemed yourself. And think about this. She actually got a way better prize by getting kicked off the last one.
Huh.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens.
There you go. See?
Yeah, see, so the story goes, when I met Ken, he like suckered me into the relationship with the Corvette, convertible Corvette.
I already had the thing for
You
a
did
couple
the
of
bait and
years.
switch, and then I got a Geo Metro. How did that happen? The heck?
Because she wanted to drive all the time, was burning through $100 of gas every week. I'm like,
Whatever.
that's enough of this.
See, after you get married, that's what happens. Then you get the Geo Metro.
Because she couldn't
Took away
behave.
the Corvette.
Because she
Man,
couldn't
those-
behave and follow the
Those
rules.
Geo Metros, though. Like
Yeah.
when I
Great.
was a
I
kid,
love
they were-
those convertibles.
they're
I think they're the
awesome.
neatest cars made.
They're pretty awesome.
Then why
They
don't
are.
you drive one?
They, that
I'll
cool.
get it. That's what we'll get you. We'll trade in.
I already
I'll
had
drive
them.
one.
No.
We'll trade in your
just
SUV.
We're supposed to be trading in my car, actually.
You know,
Yep,
if I drove a Geo Metro convertible now, I would look like the grape ape riding around on top of his little motorcycle, or Magilla the gorilla.
Now I'm going to
Yeah.
buy another one just so we could get the pictures.
Stuffing you in there.
Oh,
When you trade
right.
your car, and keep in mind that I ride with you a lot of times. So please
That
don't
would
get
be
tiny
a
car.
sight.
I don't want to look like Mr. Incredible trying to get out of his sedan.
The two of you in the Geo Metro. That's what. Yep. That's what's happening.
All right. Let's go on another one. Okay, Melanie, I'm interested to learn more about preservatives. Why Raw Curls uses organic ingredients if studies show that some are safer than others, even if they are all technically legal? I'll answer that.
What are they asking? That we use organic preservatives?
Yeah, since we I guess since we use organic ingredients, blah 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 blah. There's preservatives out there that are technically legal that she believes, I think she's saying, that are safer, that are, I'm assuming, synthetic. Why we don't use them? I'll make it a real basic answer. We when we first started formulating products, there were a number. We were one of the first like salon professional brands that was making natural, like 100% natural, and 80% and up organic products that actually worked like salon professional products, and there was nobody really doing it. What was doing it any good? That was doing it any good as high as we were? Name a brand.
John Masters. Yeah, that's a pretty good product.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, but they were there, but there weren't many. It was, and it was hard. It was really hard. And of course, one of the issues, is preservatives. And because there's a million synthetic ones out there, and we didn't want to go that route. And we found preservatives that worked really well, that were giving us, 18-month shelf lives and whatever, and we were happy with that, and we've just stuck with them. I know over the last 10, 12 years, technology changes, knowledge changes. I mean, it gets better and better. But for us to change something like that, we'd have to reformulate again, and it's such a nightmare. I have no interest in doing that. I have no interest in spending the money to do it either. I'm happy at 18-month shelf lives. Are you?
Yeah, well, the answer is because we have an organic product, so we try to make something that's as highly natural and organic as possible and still work. So, what we can keep natural and organic, we want to, the more the better, because, some people are really critical about that. And,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and things change. Yeah, I mean, we know things get better. Yeah, like the Raw Curls anti-frizz spray. We had a hell of a time trying to find a preservative that worked for that, and that was the one product we had an issue with, where we ended up having to use these itchy M's to preserve it. Just nothing else, it wouldn't work. And things got better and changed over the last handful of years, and now we don't have to use them anymore. But from the start, we always said, we use the highest natural and organic percentage of natural and organic ingredients that still perform. Mm-hmm. And that was, it's much easier now, but dang, it was hard.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah,
still pretty difficult.
sucks. Yeah. But because we have the bases down.
Oh,
but,
yeah. Well, we have it figured out, but we've been doing this for a long time now.
Yeah. I think there's a reason that you're not seeing natural and organic salon professional brands coming out, because nobody wants to go through the pain that we did.
Yeah, because it's torture.
It's torture. One of these days, I'll tell the story again about where we came to the last straw. It's actually a good story. It'd make a really good movie scene. Somebody did a couple of months ago in one of the professional skincare groups and whatever. Somebody came in there and said, "Hi, I want to start making hair and skincare products and whatever." And it says, "Are there any tips you can give me?" And I was the first one to respond, and I said one word: don't.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Rethink it. You know, you have to be
or
careful.
like Gib Weiser's thing. How do you make $2 million? How do you make $1 million in the organic hair care business? Start with $2 million.
Yeah.
He used to say that about racing. How do you make $1
That's
million
funny.
racing? Start with 2.
That's good. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you hate to crush anyone's dream.
Or break
But-
their legs.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, you know, it's very difficult. It's been a very complicated process and very expensive, and so here we are. But yeah. So
Yeah.
you
All
know,
right.
I don't want to tell anybody not to do it, but it's
I'm not going to encourage them
it's
either.
not easy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Do you want Rhett to come and get her?
She's fine. We're almost
Okay.
done.
All right. Okay. Let's do another Curl Crap giveaway question. And this one, the only people that can answer this next question, this is Murphy's giveaway. So unless you have a pet, like a dog primarily, right? Don't try to win this.
See,
Because
that's why
this is
she
for pet
wanted to be
owners.
up there.
This one is for pet owners, and it is. Hold on. It is. Ooh, this is another really good one. I told you
See?
tonight
She said,
is.
I have to be
tonight-
up here to do the giveaway.
To do the giveaway. Right. Okay. This is number 4. This is a 16-ounce bottle of natural and organic raw paws pet shampoo for
Murph.
sensitive skin and pet conditioner for sensitive skin.
Good job.
Available at rawhairorganics.com. Ooh,
See?
Yeah, that's another $50 gift.
Wow, Mark, that was nice of you.
That's nice of you.
She was,
And she uses them herself.
yes, she was involved in developing them as well.
Yep, and she got videotaped getting a bath this weekend.
Yep.
You guys will see that later. We'll show you in a couple weeks maybe. But to win this, you have to be a pet owner. And Instagram's going to leave because we're almost up at an hour. So see you, Instagram.
Bye,
I
Instagram.
hope you just go to the YouTube channel. I think they got it. All right. Okay, you ready? So you have to answer this trivia question if you have a pet.
What Shakespeare character says "Good night, sweetie"? Wait, "Good night, sweet prince" to Hamlet?
And here's your hint. His last name is not Sands. Let's see if anybody gets
That would have been a
that.
very different story if it was "Goodnight, sweetie."
Is that like the R-rated version of Hamlet?
Oh, gosh.
I don't know if it's that or if it's just like the child's version, like the kids bought version of Hamlet.
Of what?
Of Hamlet.
Okay, of Hamlet, right. Okay. So anyway, whoever's the first one to get the answer to that, who's a Shakespeare buff, I have a stack of Shakespeare novels that I don't get enough time to spend with. But anyway, whoever gets that is going to win this prize package. And make sure, Rhett, whoever wins it, hit them up and say, make them tell you the name of their pet. So we can congratulate the pet.
Another curl question.
All right, another curl
So we gotta
question?
wrap it up.
Okay, all right. Melanie, would a purple shampoo containing sulfates but no silicones be considered a clarifying shampoo?
I wouldn't use I wouldn't use that as a clarifying shampoo. So that's kind of an odd question. Because you're removing, buildup and pigment from the,
Tell people what they'd use a purple shampoo for so
Yeah.
people understand.
Okay, so using a purple shampoo is actually to change and tone the tone of your hair. So let's say like it's showing some yellow or brassiness, so that's going to tone it down. It's going to cool that color down from being so brassy or warm. So typically I would not use that as a clarifier. So I'm not saying you couldn't. It's just interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Okay, let's do one more Curl Crap giveaway. And this Curl Crap giveaway, do we have a winner for the last one?
We do have a winner.
Okay, who's our winner?
This is Lauren Garcia from the Curly Girl Method Product Swap Group.
Oh, congratulations,
Wow.
Lauren. And what is the answer?
I'm pretty sure that's the first winner we've had from that group so
Wow,
far in the
cool.
Curl Crap stuff. So congratulations. The answer is Horatio.
Yes, it is.
Horatio.
Did anybody get my hint? His last
Actually,
name's not
it actually kind of confused her, but she ended
Oh.
up coming back and answering it correctly.
Okay,
So
good. Okay.
so there we go.
It was a Saturday Night Live comment.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't get it.
Too sexy.
I
too
got
sexy,
it.
That
But
guy.
I knew.
All right. Okay, good. All right, let's do one more curl crap giveaway. Okay, this
Why don't
this giveaway is also a really good giveaway, but it's only if you struggle with acne or you have a son or daughter in your family that struggles with acne. Okay? If you don't try to win this. Give this to somebody who's got an acne issue or someone in their family that does, because this prize is really good. It's a 4-pack RH Organic Skincare acne kit of anti-blemish foaming cleanser, moisturizing oil control moisturizer. Let's see here, a oil control face toner, and a acne spot and blemish treatment. This is a $100 kit.
Wow.
This is a really good kit. That's why I said don't spoil it for somebody if you don't have an acne issue, because that wouldn't be cool. And so whoever wins this, there's also going to be a bonus question where you can get a bonus gift on top of this if you can answer it. It's going to be interesting to see how this
Wow.
plays out. Okay, Melanie.
Yeah, because that's not curl crap. That's
No,
face crap.
this is face crap. So to win this face crap, you have to answer this trivia question.
Before forming the band, Captain and Tennille, Daryl Dragon was the keyboard player for what rock group?
For what rock group?
Do we have any more curly questions?
Yes, we do. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. We've got a couple. Let me see if I can pick, because we're going to do, this will probably be the last one we do. All right. Let's do this one. We should do two. You want to do two?
Well,
You
it
do
depends
two?
on how
Okay.
long they
Okay.
are.
I want to color my curls, but I'm worried about damaging all the work I've done since I've stopped straightening my hair. Do you have any advice for me?
Yes. So coloring can be, not as damaging. If you're like wanting to do something in your hair, you can use a demi-permanent, a deposit only, a conditioning non-ammonia hair color. There's lots of ways to color the hair that it's not as damaging as traditional hair colors. So I would say go for it. We like to make changes in our hair, and so there are ways to do it that are more healthy and not as damaging. So
Okay. All right. Okay, and we'll do one. We'll do one last question here. Melanie, I am frustrated. I use Low Poo Original Diva Curl and Diva Curl 1 Condition Original. I use Diva Curl Melt into Moisture and Diva Curl Deep Sea Repair, alternating each wash. I wash once or twice a week. I've tried Diva Curl Be-Leave-In, Diva Curl Wave Maker, Diva Curl Foam, and Diva Curl Ultra Gel. It seems like Diva Curl Super Cream and Diva Curl Archangel work best, but I frizz so badly the second day, and I don't know how to refresh. What do I do? She's using a lot of stuff.
yeah, I don't think she's used all that at one
I think she's been
time. I
trying.
think she's just been trying different things.
Yeah. What do you think? She can't. Sounds like she's getting a lot of frizz second day hair.
Yeah.
Cut maybe? She had a cut.
Well, maybe try a clarifying treatment and then do a conditioning treatment. It helps to do conditioning treatments periodically to give that hair additional moisture and strength, so then it's not frizzing as much. So I would suggest that. In my Raw Hair Organic Salon, we do offer gentle keratin treatments. That's always something that people like that are having a problem with frizz, and it lasts in the hair. So, but as far as something you can do at home, I would do a clarifier and a conditioning treatment and make that part of your routine, like maybe, once a month. Maybe you need to do a conditioning treatment more often at first and then go on to a maintenance plan, but that's what I would try.
Okay. Do we have a winner yet, Rhett?
Ooh. Show's over. To be continued.
Dang. the follow-up question to this is, it's a really good trivia fact. I'll give it 10 seconds. Do you want to count it down?
1, 2,
8,
3, 4, 5, 6,
6,
7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes. Do we get one or no? Oh, 5 seconds, 6 second delay, 7 seconds. Does that mean we can swear and get and beep it out? Buddy, I'm gonna shut you down. Buddy, I'm gonna shut you down. God only knows. All right, that's it.
Maybe I'd have to.
We're gonna wrap it up. Yeah. Well, Papa Umau now. We're heading out till next week. So thanks for joining us. Murphy says goodbye. There she is, looking in the camera. She's had enough of this show.
She's had enough.
You had enough of this show, Melanie?
It's kind of creepy though. Look at the mannequin head. She's like watching through one eye. It's like what is that? The symbol for
oh yeah, for the
all-seeing eye.
Right, yeah. Ever-seeing eye of Baal.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Anyway, that's it. We'll wrap it up.
Okay.
See you next week, Monday, for
Have a
show
good
number
curl week.
137. Have a great curl week.